कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः सुष्ठुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्।
Hari Om. Thank you, Vidya. So, Vidya will be also chanting the Mundakopanishad mantras. Hari Om to all. Let us invoke God's grace, Guru Parampara's blessings, Adi Shankaracharya's, Ved Vyasji's, Swami Tapan Maharaj, Gurudev, Guruji, Swami Advayananji, so that our studies becomes brilliant. Let there be no obstacles. And let us learn and get the essence of Mundakopanishad. Hari Om to all. This session, what we are planning, it's slightly different than what earlier sessions, what we have taken. Number one, because the timing in all other Upanishads, what we have been discussing was 7 o'clock. Now it is 9 o'clock. That's one difference. Second is that this session will be a little different because some of us are attending in person Swami Advayananji's sessions in Sandipani Sadhanalaya, where Mundaka Upanishad is going on. And there are many, many points which are there, which we are not able to cover the essence many times after Swamiji's session in the study group, what we are having. And this session is also slightly different because there are two kinds of participants here. One who have been attending regularly, where we have seen many texts for last 15 years, and there are some who are attending Upanishad first time. So my invitation to all of you, and one disclaimer also, that those who are attending in person, please note, because I have yesterday taken Swamiji's Ashirwad also for this session. And one disclaimer that please do not miss the in-person discussion, group discussion, because I can understand that, okay, this session is there, so I will miss that. Because Swamiji is very happy to see that so many sadhaks are sitting for group discussion, because Shravan we do a lot, but Manan is somewhere many times we do not get opportunity to discuss with like-minded people, because these topics are not, we cannot discuss with anyone on the road or anybody who is just there at home or friends, because these topics are very specific topics. So Manan opportunity Chinmay Mission and its forums gives us, so we can address all questions. So please ensure that, as Swamiji has mentions in most lectures, that please take notes. Please write down what I have understood, what I have not understood. Please discuss, again revisit his sessions, and we here get an opportunity to again revise and also have discussion post the session. Also, one more thing I would like to mention before we start is that I might take one more session tomorrow because Swamiji has already taken 2 sessions. and we need to catch up to reach third verse, third mantra of the Upanishad. Because suppose we don't catch up, then what will happen is that Swamiji will discuss, and then again that topic will come after 1 to 2 weeks where a lot of gap happens. What is ideal is that Swamiji's session on Sunday, group discussion, and immediately on Monday we revise and refresh all the things so that we are prepared for further mantras what Swamiji is going to take. So tomorrow there will be one more session so that we reach till the third mantra of the Upanishad. Hari Om to all. Please sit straight. Take a deep breath in your mind. Please pray to your Ishta Devata Guru so that our study becomes brilliant. And please invoke God's grace, Guru Parampara's blessing so that obstacles from within, obstacles from surrounding, obstacles from cosmic forces do not create disturbance in our study. We are going to learn that in the Shanti Mantra also, but this is our own invocation because this is a highest subtle knowledge which has come from Guru Parampara that we are going to see in the first few mantras only. And we have to always remember that this, what Shankaracharya wrote commentary and these rishis have spoken, now we are discussing this. So with that introduction, I welcome you all and let us start our journey of reflection on the Mundakopanishad. So I have kept the same theme, Mundakopanishad, Tale of Two Birds, which is there on the book itself. I hope those who are attending in person has the book, but those who are attending directly, this is a book which we can order, or you can get the Kindle copy also. You can download Kindle copy. I normally prefer this, but those who want, they can download and then read also. So let us start. Introduction. So Adi Shankaracharya wrote commentaries on 10 Upanishads out of 108 Upanishads. How do we know there are 108 Upanishads? It is a very interesting part that there is one Upanishad called as Muktika Upanishad. Muktika. And another interesting part about this Muktika Upanishad is that here there is a dialogue between Sri Ramji and Hanumanji. And in this Muktika Upanishad, 108 Upanishads names are mentioned where Hanumanji asks him. There was this question we also discussed, those who are in person, sadhaks know that how many Upanishads we must read. So Sri Ramji answers that one is enough, that is Mandukya. If you do not understand, then read first 10. If you do not understand, then go to 32. And then if you do not still understand, then this 108 in this order. So in Muktika Upanishad, we have all the names of 108 Upanishads. So why Adi Shankaracharya wrote commentary on this 10 only? Because, and what are these Upanishad? Isha Kena Kata Prashna, Munda Mandukya Titri, Aitriyena Cha Chandogyam, Brihad Aranyakam Dasaha. So these are 10. So why 10? Because in Brahma Sutra, about 10 are taken for analysis. So we are also going to see this Prasthanatraya which Swamiji took. These are foundational texts. So in that Brahma Sutra is the Nyaya Prasthana. In that these 10 Upanishads are discussed. So Adi Shankaracharya wrote commentary on these 10. Now, which Veda Mundaka Upanishad appears? Mundaka Upanishad appears in Atharva Veda. In Atharva Veda, there are other Upanishads also appear. Prashna Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, and the Amrutabindu Upanishad, what we saw recently, we completed, that also appears in Atharva Veda. So how many Vedas are there? Four Vedas: Rig Ved, Yajurved, Rig Ved, Samaved, Yajurved, Atharva Ved. What is there? So when Ved Vyasji compiled lakhs and lakhs of verses, how did he go about in compiling? Rig Ved, I'm just mentioning in just 15 seconds that Rig Ved consists of all the mantras which can be chanted. Samaved, all the mantras which can be sung. Atharvaved, prose mantra which are to be read. So today Vidya and we were discussing how what meter. So Atharvaved mantras do not have a particular meter as such. It has to be read like a prose only. Yajurved and Atharvaved are mantras of all three which are important. So where does this Mundaka Upanishad appears? This appears in the mantra portion. Prashna Upanishad comes in Brahmana portion. Now that also we must remember that Veda consists of four parts. Mantra portion, Brahmana portion, Aranyaka portion and Upanishadic portion. What is there in mantra portion? Mantra portion, all those mantras which can be chanted. So initially, when children are there, brahmacharis in the earlier Vedic period, they used to take Rigved and then chant mantras or from this mantra portion from different Vedas. Then the Brahmana portion are the rituals. There are rituals to be conducted. In Aranyaka portion, there is Upasana. And the Upanishad portion, there is intellectual Brahma Vidya. So it was a complete science. Another way to remember this is that mantra portion is for the senses, sense purification, because it talks about cosmic gods, praise of the nature, etc., beauty of the nature. Brahmana portion, purification of the mind, because rituals are there. Aranyaka portion, concentration of the mind, because upasanas are there. Then Upanishadic portion, intellectual purification is there, where this Brahma Vidya, self-knowledge, which we are going to see, which Swamiji also has discussed. Brahma Vidya Pratishtha, Sarva Vidya Pratishtha, that portion we are going to see. And what does Munda means? Munda means head. How this name has come? This name has come from the meaning head. Munda means head. And where this Brahma Vidya goes? In the head. Another meaning is shaven head. Why shaven head? One who has surrendered. Without surrender, this particular Mundakopanishad will become information. It will not become knowledge. It will not be giving us the essence. And why that shaven head? Because hair represents three attachments. In normal day-to-day life also, before going out or first of all from after getting up, we comb our hair. Even one mirror we see anywhere, first of all we see our hair. So hair, people have a lot of attachment also. But symbolic representation is Vitteshna, Lokeshna, Putreshna, VLP. These are the three basic vasanas human beings have. Vitta means wealth, power, fame. Lokeshna means appreciation, fame. My name must be there. मैं रहूं ना रहूं, मेरा नाम रहना चाहिए. And Putreshna means family, relationship, etc. And then Swamiji also mentioned that another reason why this name would have come, because in this lineage, this is Shaunaka lineage, because there are different lineages this Upanishad come, is that when this person is to join this lineage, their heads were shaven and there's a pot given and that fire was kept and there was a vrata they used to take. And that fire is what? Fire for burning out the ego and negativity, ignorance. So from that point of view also the name came as Mundaka Upanishad. So that is a significance of the name. Then the second is we have three knowledge bodies. Prasthanatari, foundational texts. What are these? Gita, which is Smriti Pramana. Smriti Pramana means these are authored knowledge. So there is an author to it. Like Bhagavad Gita comes in Mahabharat, which is an itihas in the Bhishma Parva. But it is authored by Ved Vyasji. Saddarshan comes is authored knowledge. Upanishad is Shruti Praman, revealed knowledge. What is the meaning of revealed knowledge? Gravity was not discovered by Newton. Gravity was known to people right from people were there on the planet. But what Newton did was it measured gravity. So our rishis in their meditation, this knowledge was revealed to them. So that's the reason they didn't give their name to it. So Upanishad is the Shruti Pramana, revealed knowledge, and Brahma Sutra is a Nyaya Pramana, logical reasoning knowledge, where all doubts go. All Upanishads, what they say, it is combined and a unity is created in Brahma Sutra. All doubts are removed. So, but how the doubts are removed? Through logical reasoning. So, Smriti Pramana, Shruti Pramana, Nyaya Pramana. So, what is the Anubandha Chatushtaya? So before reading any text in scriptures, this becomes a very interesting part to note. We must get the essence. We must know four things. Chatushtaya means four things. Suppose we go to a bookstall and suppose we see one book. On that there is, sambar bhat, then filter coffee and all those things are put. Then we know it is a recipe book. I will get food knowledge from that. Suppose there is some ocean and then some mountains are there. We know it is a geography book. So we should know what is the subject matter of the text. So it is called as Anubandha Chatushtaya. Subject matter of Mundaka Upanishad is Brahma Vidya, self-knowledge. This is different than all other knowledges. How? All other knowledges, when we have, we get the knowledge of that object. But when we listen to scriptural knowledge or Upanishadic knowledge, we get knowledge of the self. Very, very important. One example is taken when we look at all other objects in this world, we get the knowledge of that object. Suppose we look at the chair, we get the chair shape, name, type of chair, chair knowledge. When we look at a table, we get table knowledge. When we look at a person, we get that person knowledge. But very important point, when we look at the mirror, we normally are not interested in how the mirror is. We get our knowledge. So when we are listening to this, is an important point. Those who are writing must underline. When we are listening to Upanishad, we must first of all come with a preparation that this Upanishad is going to talk about me. So I am interested. Why? Because maximum love what we have is for ourselves. What we saw in Maitri Brahmana Upanishad in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad portion. So, self-knowledge. Second, prayojana. Why am I reading? Why should I attend on Mondays 9 to 10, again Sunday and then again do revision? Because he's talking about me. Because it is going to liberate me. Removal of ignorance granthi. Liberation from what? Four things. Bhaya, Krodha, Moha, Shoka. Shoka, Moha, Bhaya, Krodha. And how it will remove? Permanently. Atyantik Dukkha Nivrutti Paramananda Prapti. That is the definition of moksha, liberation. Four things. Shoka, Moha, Bhaya, Krodha. Permanent. Sambandha, This is a sadhan sadhya sambandha. This Mundaka Upanishad knowledge, what I am going to study, this will liberate me from these four. So I must study. This is a relationship, because somebody in your family, your friends would ask at 9 o'clock, why are you reading? What are you listening to Mundakopanishad? Why? What is the prayojana? Because I want liberation. Liberation from what? Four things. Shoka, Moha, Bhaya, Krodha. Simple. And then whether I'm qualified? Yes. For those who have given up desire for worldly happiness, knowledge becomes direct means of attaining Brahman. This knowledge. So for Monday 9 to 10, we have given up all worldly desires. We have completed all our duties. And then we are sitting here fresh, learning. This we will discuss slightly in detail when Adhikari portion will come. Because in all Upanishads, some portion of this Adhikari will be there. And who is the Adhikari of this listening to Upanishad? One who has experienced life, one who knows the futility of life, one who knows that this world can only give me happiness which is temporary, not permanent happiness. Object, relationship, and situations can only give me temporary happiness, not permanent happiness. So, Upanishadic students are highly ambitious students because they want permanent happiness now. So many people say, "Arey, you become spiritual, now you're doing all this, puja and Upanishads," because my ambition has grown. Because in this life itself, I want permanent, unbroken happiness, and I want once for all liberation from Shoka, Moha, Bhaya, Krodha. Shoka, this is where Bhagavad Gita starts. Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Vishada means Shoka. So I'm going a little faster because these all things we have covered in the class, and those who are attending, those who have attended earlier Upanishads, similar terminology. What is Vedanta definition? Vedanta Nama Upanishad Pramanam. Upanishad means what? Means of knowledge for knowing our true nature. What is my true nature? This Upanishad is going to reveal to us. Upanishad Shabdena Brahma Vidya Uchyate. So Upanishad talks about only one aspect. That is, what is your true nature? Core knowledge of all Upanishad. Again, this question was asked in one of the discussion after Swamiji's lecture, that how many Upanishads we must read. The core knowledge is only one, but we have to repeat it because again and again we have repeatedly thought and believed that my real nature is body, mind, intellect. So there is only in one sentence somebody asks, what is the core knowledge of all Upanishad? 108. My true nature is not body, mind, intellect, but Sat Chit Ananda. What is Upa means? Going near a teacher to learn Brahma Vidya, which will give permanent bliss. Now this going near a teacher is not very easy. This is only definition we are reading and writing. But it demands purity of mind through Vairagya. Only I can approach a teacher with that surrender and with that Vairagya and a clear experience that now I am not interested in that small car. We have outgrown that small car. We can play with our grandchildren. Especially boys will like to play small car. And a classic example is a father playing with a child with balloon. Balloon here and there, and balloon breaks. Father laughs, child cries because the father knows the value of the balloon. So, approaching a teacher means this person has got the Vairagya. Vairagya means dispassion, means have understood what is the nature of the world. Ni, approach with determination, do or die attitude, no half-hearted. This life itself. No postponement, because next life we do not know where we'll get this opportunity, what kind of body we'll get, where we'll be born, whether we'll get the atmosphere or no. Demands clarity of intellect. That in this world, it is not possible to get what I want. What is that? Total fulfillment I want. Total completeness I want. I do not feel I should not feel lack of something all the time in spite of having so many things. Because there is a sense of lack, sense of incompleteness. Shat has three meanings. Visharan, to destroy ignorance. No other knowledge destroys our ignorance. Very important. Other knowledges, now this topic is going to come in detail because that is the main topic of Mundakopanishad. What is the difference between Paravidya and Aparavidya? Paravidya only destroys the ignorance. Aparavidya is important for us to get happiness, success in this life, in this world. To get married, to buy a house, to buy a car, to get a job, to become successful, to get promotion, we will require aparavidya, but that will not destroy our ignorance. Avasadhan, to loosen the clutches of attachment of sansara. When we listen to Upanishad, when we listen to Brahman, when we listen to attributes, when we listen to all this, our attachments must loosen. In Hindi, very famous, very popular, I always say that these are the three attachments. भोग में आसक्ति, परिवार में ममता और ज्ञान में अहंकार, विष है. This is आसक्त, this is attachment. भोग में आसक्ति, I can enjoy, but I should not get attached to it. In family, mineness comes and there is a problem. God says, all children are mine, not yours. You are only instrument. And ज्ञान में अहंकार. So especially for Upanishadic student, this ahankar might be our ego problem. And the third meaning is gati, to lead to supreme truth. Gati, to lead. And the joke is that the distance between myself and truth is 0 kilometer. Because the seeker is in search of oneself. The seeker is the sought. So the moment I put happiness further off, somewhere long term, somewhere beyond time, somewhere beyond space, Upanishad comes and tells ki no, you are the seeker, you are the sought, and the distance between you and yourself is 0. There is no path once I reach, because where is the path? Path requires 2 points. Essence of Upanishad is go near, and that's the reason there is no, like Guruji says, when actually we go and sit, when Swamiji is there in Sandipani Sadhanalaya, where Gurudev himself has taught, Guruji has taught, Guruji has learned, Swamiji has learned for last 25, 30, 40 years, so much of knowledge that Vastu has heard, and there we go and sit and there we discuss. The importance is different. With surrender, seva and determination. Why that surrender, seva, determination is required? Because without that, the ego will not be destroyed. Because guru means what? Destroyer of ignorance. So what am I supposed to do? Listen, reflect, meditate, and destroy self-ignorance. And why it is important? Because Swamiji mentioned that the importance of this is that Upanishad should not be studied on one's own. There are many people who will go on YouTube and on their own they will listen to some commentary, then another commentary, then another person, then read some book. This is not the way to deal with Upanishad, because this deals with the highest rahasya, greatest knowledge, and it is the subtlest. And this demands transcending of the mind. So what it demands? Purity of the mind, clarity of intellect, and transcendence of both in Nididhyasanam. What is the result of this? Liberation from all bondages, sorrow, limitations, fear, ignorance, delusion. And what will happen? We will reach our home. So why we say in Chinmay Mission, Hari Om? Because Hari Home. I must be in hurry to reach my home. This world is only a nice 7-star, 10-star, 15-star resort. That's all. I am a guest here. God becomes extremely angry when he says, no, this person wants to stay here only. No, no, you go back to your home. Your home is your own Atma. And I start the journey with invocation. So I would request Vidya to again chant the invocation after I say what is the purpose. Four purposes of chanting Shanti Mantra. Prepare the mind, quieter, subtler, pure, alert. To listen to Upanishad, I must check before sitting. So I must come and sit 10 minutes before, do some deep breathing, do some meditation, and then listen to Upanishad. If I am a sincere seeker. Because suddenly I'm doing 10 things and then coming there and sitting and doing watching TV and watching match and doing this and that. And then in between I'm listening to Upanishad. In COVID I used to say एक हाथ में चाय एक हाथ में फरसान बीच में चालू है ब्रह्म ज्ञान. So quieter, subtler, pure, alert mind. Invoke grace of healthy body, mind, intellect. Second thing, what we are going to see. Because if my body is not healthy, mind is not cheerful, intellect is not clear, how will I meditate? How will I listen? How will I sit for some time? Remove all obstacles. Three sources. Shanti, 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 we are going to see. And tuning the mind, this is the most important one. Between teacher and taught. So if I don't know the teacher and then just I'm listening, like I'm watching a circus and then I don't know the characters and it is not like that. There has to be love and respect and then the knowledge flows. And the knowledge flows with that love and surrender because with the with the teacher's power of sadhana and his study and his conviction, the knowledge is understood by the student. So I would request Vidya to chant again and we'll take up this uh, Shanti Mantra.
ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः सुष्ठुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Very nice, Vidya. So each Veda will have their own Shanti Mantra. So Om Savanavatu is there. Om Bhadram Karnebhi is there. Om Purnamada Purnamidam. That is also Shanti Mantra to be chanted in the beginning. So Swamiji mentioned what is a mantra? Manana Trayate iti mantra. So how the mantra protects us? That which protects us is the mantra. So in Upanishad, in Vedas, it is not called as stotra, shloka or sukta. There is a difference between sukta, stotra, mantra and shloka. So mantra means mananat trayate. It protects us. Stotra means one which praises. Sukta means well said. Mostly Vedic are called as suktas. So we chanted Sannyasa Sukta. And shlokas, Bhagavad Gita are called as verses. Shlokas. After this session, I will send a small write-up on this distinction between four in the group. Four words. Sukta, mantra, stotra, and shloka. And how this mantra protects? When we listen to this knowledge, when we reflect on this knowledge, when we realize that I am not body, mind, intellect, I am this Chidananda, that reflected knowledge protects us from Shoka, Moha, Bhaya, Krodha. That's the reason people who have understood this knowledge, they become fearless. So it protects us. But if I am not reflecting it, if reflecting on it, it will not protect us because that will only remain as information. So prayer means prarthana, arthi. Again, there is a prarthana in Marathi. I want something. How? Vidyarthi, dhanarthi, arthi, parthi. So artha means like there is a connection to it. So it is a want. And it is a want from cosmic forces. So Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha. So Om is the universal name of Brahman Lord. What is the purpose of the name? Recognition. As Swamiji mentioned, if there are 3, 4 children in the house, once I went to Middle East, there for a training, one lady told me in their houses there are 64 people. Who is whose son and children, they have to find out. So when you say the name, then suddenly even if there are 100 people, you'll say, oh yes, what? So suppose you say, Om, Brahman is going listening. Brahman is said, why are you calling me? No, no, I want you. I want to recognize you. I want you. So Brahman will be very happy. And that's the reason this japa used today, Om Brahmasmi, Om Brahmasmi, Om Brahmasmi, and Atmabodh Swamiji took it. What is Om? Sound emanating from 3 positions of the mouth. This is what also Swamiji covered. Four matras. A, U, Ma. Suppose we say U, Ma, and the fourth matra is silence. On this Om, this entire description is there in detail in Mandukya Upanishad. If you pick up most Upanishads, they will have this Omkara sadhana. So, A represents the waking world, U represents as the dream world, Ma represents as the deep sleep state, and then what the silence represents the Turiya state, the Brahman, Atma, which is beyond these 3 and pervading all 3. So, why am I invoking all these cosmic forces? Because I am a cosmic citizen. I am not only related to Prasad Devle, so Devle family. No, I am this cosmic. I am sitting in cosmos, so I am a cosmic citizen. So I am invoking cosmic forces. So what is the prayer? O Devas, phenomenal sentient forces. These are department heads, different departments. May we listen with our ears. What is auspicious? Om Bhadram Karnebhi. So it starts with listen. So what is auspicious listening? Om, this knowledge of immortality is auspicious. So that what I have to now is a very important point to note down. A spiritual sadhak wants to listen to anything in this world which will take him towards our goal. What is our goal? Immortality. What is our goal? Brahman. What is our goal? Atma Sakshatkar, Moksha. So I must now from today make a resolve that whatever I will listen, it will take me towards our goal. Even though somebody is not talking worldly, I will interpret that, because interpretation is in my hand, and that interpretation will take me towards my goal. So here ABU means Amrita Bindu, but similar slide. This Mandukya Upanishad starts with listening. Listening with and hearing, there is a difference. Listening is done by the mind, hearing is done by the ears. So how to listen to this Upanishad? With love, with respect, with clarity, with purity of mind. What is the result? Everything becomes auspicious. So whatever comes on my ears, this is the main source of our knowledge, ears. Second source is eyes, so 2 are given. There are actually 5, but main knowledge happens through ears. One person has said something to me 25 years back. I remember, I still am holding that grudge. So this Shruti also is addressing the ears. So I must develop such kind of listening which will create auspiciousness in my mind. If I want to listen to auspiciousness, I need to speak auspiciousness also. Because I am the person who listens first to whatever I say. Karnebi, many years, listen more than talk. Kaikai listened to Manthara and then gone. We saw the Ramayana happening. Maximum knowledge come through ears. Dear God, you do this much, that you create this auspiciousness. I will do my sadhana of interpretation. Very important. Gurudev is to say that whatever comes through these five senses, it is your responsibility to tune it. And tuning in such a way where music is created, not noise. Om Bhadram Pashyam Akshabhirijatraha. O worshipful one, Devatas, may we see auspiciousness. So first we listen and then we see. What is auspiciousness? Auspicious seeing, having a vision of God. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I must know myself. And how is my nature? We are going to see in Upanishad. Upanishad is going to define me. That I must remember. I must not be defined by somebody else. When I see the world, very important point, when I see the world, I remember you. May this world remind me of you because you have created this world. Your hand is there in this world. So whatever I look at, even the table, chair, people, situation, trees, mountains, rivers, whatever I see, it must remind me of you. Like Tapan Maharaj, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, they used to just look at the sky and then get into samadhi. And they used to say that in spite of seeing this beauty, still people don't believe in God. So what is the result? I will not see faults in anybody else. From today on Monday at 9:41, we will take a resolve that I will not see anything faulty. I will not find any complaints in something, find faults in something, and that is auspicious seeing. Most energy flows out through ears and eyes, so two are taken out of the five senses. Nama sound, Rupa form. This is where the thoughts are formed. Thought is made up of Nama and Rupa. So we'll see only this part today. Next part of the Shanti Mantra and the first three verses we will see tomorrow. Because tomorrow we'll have to cover these three so that we can be in the pace of Swamiji and we can exactly cover those pointers what Swamiji discusses in the Sunday session. After this, those who want to wait, want to have some clarifications, discussions, please wait. Because for this knowledge, for timeless, we should not see time. Guruji jokes, What a tragedy. For the timeless, we don't have time. For that timeless, Kalatita. Once I went to one Gurudwara, there I was asking many people that what do you mean by Sat Shri Akal? Many of them didn't know only. Sat Shri Akal, what is meaning? Sat Shri Akal. Akal means that one is beyond time. Sat means existence. Shri means prosperity. And Akal means that one which is beyond time. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.